People are experiencing this. When PS4 updated Bedrock, it linked my Microsoft account. And everything's been fine until today. And now today, I'm having problems signing into my Microsoft account. But I can still play the PS4 Bedrock. It's just not the same as my Microsoft. You know, I definitely don't want Alex, because I don't want to play using Alex. So now I've got to design this character again. PlayStation Store. Let's see. Body. Hair is going to be... Don't see a difference in the hair. No, definitely men's hair. No, not balding. No, that's definitely not a guy. That's weird. Nope. No mullet. There, we'll go with that. Why not? And we'll go with some blonde. That works. Why not? Alright, now we've got that. Let's go with eyes. That could be a Cyclops. That's funny. Or the true Cyclops. Don't want to do that. No, thank you. Nah. Oh well, that looks like he's been up all night mining. Nope. No. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I like the one where he looks like he's been up all night mining. Not that one. No. Where was it? No. No, where was the one? That was close to that one. There we go. I kind of like that. And we're going to go. Not that light. No. That looks fine to me. And we'll get out of there. Now, mouth. No. Who thinks of all this stuff? It didn't even look like a mouth. No. Can't even tell the difference between those two. Alright, we'll go with Steve's mouth. Yeah. Facial hair. Not quite. No. Goatee? Do we want goatee? Match my hair. Sure, why not? Then let's go down to arms. What's up with all these arms? Left arm. Default. Right arm default. Legs. Size. Okay, we'll go with that one. Arm size. Slightly less. There we go. Style. Top. What do I want here? No, that doesn't even look like a guy's. What was that called? Oh, hold it. Yeah, those all take tokens. I think I'm figuring this out. I can see what they look like, but I can't actually use them until I give up tokens. I like that t-shirt, but I want it to be a different color. So you can actually design your character. Thousands to choose from, apparently. No. B. Alright, we'll be in the B shirt. Why not? This thing jumps everywhere on you. Yeah, okay. Bottom. I did not say that one. What the devil? Top. I said the B shirt. Get it? Okay, when they fix the Microsoft account, we'll get that. Bottoms. It's not matching the palette. Let's go for the free stuff. Nah, shorts don't match. Well, let's keep loading them up. I should have skipped this probably. Anything to get my tokens, huh? Should be an option to only list what doesn't cost tokens. So it's either the B shirt or the pants. We'll go with the pants. Alright. Outerwear. I mean, something besides the shirt. Darn it. Why are you jumping everywhere? My packs. Okay, knock it off. You telling me I can't get over there to that? Okay, no outerwear. Headwear. And it won't let me get to that. Gloves. It won't let me get to that. Footwear. Oh, now I can get to that, huh? You're not going to see all that. Let's see face item. Nope, won't let me go to that. Pack item. And wear anything on my back or not? Of course it all takes tokens. Alright. Looks like I'm done there. Body, style. And then what? Settings. Wrong settings. Okay. That's what I want. So what, oh, there he is. Okay. What's up with my Microsoft account? I have to look at that in a minute. Anyways. Back to the world. Hey, Werewolf was the only one online. Can't join the cross-platform games without a Microsoft account. I already have a Microsoft account. I will look up what to do about that later. Yes, I know about cobwebs and shears. Oh, get skeletons to kill other monsters and they might drop discs. Yes, I actually read these. Infinite wonders, endless possibilities. Yes, that's an infinite world. Texture packs change the way it blocks items and even the menus look in game. Try them out. I like the natural texture pack. If anyone likes my texture pack, the natural texture pack is what I use. Now, I did get up this morning and work a little bit while my wife was asleep before she come up with the honey-do list. And I brought a few bees into this room, put up a couple hives that I made previously, campfires underneath them, and that's why I right now have 7 honey jars. And I'm working on having them fly across the field crops. So they will bone meal them. I probably have to breed them one more time, get one more baby bee. But right now they're using all 3 hives. Let's see if we can get a good view of it. 3 hives and 21 flowers, maybe 24 flowers. Should keep them busy. So this is second floor. This is what I did this morning. And here we have first floor with a working wood farm, which was going out of control. It destroyed the dirt up there because I didn't know dirt could become wood until a tree grew tall enough. But as soon as I put those slabs up there, the tree stopped growing as tall. So that's some kind of mechanic in the game. Don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, can't access that when you're bent down or sneaking. All right. First thing I want to do is repair this. How many are you going to take? 1, 2. You're going to take 3, aren't you? Trying not to use my diamonds. I'm failing because I'm not actually looking for diamonds right now. I am. That's bedrock underneath there. And I'm actually just building farms and stuff. So, want to see this wood farm at work? There's a wood farm at work. Take these saplings. Drink another bottle of honey. Move that out of my hand. Put that in my hand. The plan is to have a couple more hives up there. But anyways. And all you gotta do is hold down the plant button and walk. If there's an open spot for it, it will go in there. Easy. And as the number of plants you've planted increases, the chances that one will grow increases. As long as you harvest the leaves first, you can tell whether you have enough saplings to keep replanting. Something was weird down there. Let me go look. Oh, I am missing a torch from here. Not sure how that happened this far out. So as you can tell, you can definitely tell when it plants too many of them too fast. You know you got a problem. Hi, Willie Cans. You misspelled my name, but that's okay. There we go. I am, are you actually in the game? I don't see your marker anywhere. Well, Willie, I'm in Ohio, Eastern Standard Time. And let's harvest some wheat. Ah, now I got some nice seeds. Hang on a second, let me see if that was a comment or if he was actually messaging. Oh, it was extra messaging. How did you get those messages to me? Oh, let's see. Where are you, Willie Cans? I don't see you in my world. Oh, he left the game right after asking that. No wonder I don't see him. That was weird. Oh, whoa. We have plants already. We have trees. That's how fast they can grow, people. Several. At this point, I just want the leaves because I want to replenish my sapling count. And this is going to go quick, as in they're going to grow quick. Now those will start to degrade. See if I actually solve the problem of how high they grow. Because I don't want them destroying a little honeybee outfit up there. Have to see if I can find a design on an iron farm that works on PlayStation 4 Bedrock. Because once I do, I will have access to all the flowers I could possibly want without having to go pick flowers from original location in the world. Poor Willie Cans, it would have been real easy to find me. All he had to do was go into the survival hut. But oh well. See, these leaves have had a moment to break down a little bit. Oh, another tree grew up. Told you, it's going to happen quick. I don't know if bees would have an effect on trees. I know they have an effect on crops. And another one. Might be fighting a losing battle for just a little bit, but sooner or later it stops. As your number of growable trees decreases due to all the trees that have already grown. But in this world I haven't planted this many trees before, so.
PS4.
PS4 what?
Liked and subbed and notified. Ray, you on PS4.
Yes, I'm on the PS4 Bedrock. Just playing with wood farms. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate it. Oh, look at this one just grew up. Man, this is a fast operation here. Just so anyone knows, the reason why I live stream everything is so you get to see, or an opportunity to see, how I did everything that I do, and that there's no chicanery going on. There's no trickster. And if you do exactly the way I did it, it'll work for you too. Although I'm trying to figure out why the Microsoft account suddenly started failing when it didn't fail ever before. This is kind of a race to get these knocked out before the next tree grows. Technically, you're clearing the ground above the trees, which kind of has been stopping trees from growing, so that more trees can grow, so that you can try to get the leaves before the next one grows. There we go. Finally all clear. And that's how fast a tree can grow. I know I'm still jumping here, but there's a reason. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see this one grow up. And there went another one just that fast. And if the leaf is even touching a diagonal, it will not degrade. You need to cut it off from all the wood completely. I have 27 saplings right now, and still growing. That's just a wee bit of wood. See, 2 apples, 9 sticks, 28 saplings. And I have bees making honey upstairs. Let's see if there's any more I can grab from that. Oopsie. Open, open, open. Close, close, and close. So I seem to have solved the problem of the trees growing up through the farm. That's good. Although next time I do this, it's going to be bigger. Here we go. 10 bottles of honey. It's just too bad Willy Cans did not see the survival hut. I don't know why. I built it right where I spawned, which should have been the general area where everybody spawns. So, I don't know what went on with that. Looks like we've had a few more trees grow. Now I've had some weird tree formations. It was kind of interesting. Had one grew by itself, but it grew really tall. There was no other tree around. And I always thought that they wouldn't grow all that tall unless there was another tree around them. But as people are wont to point out, this is PlayStation 4 Bedrock. It's a new animal. Couldn't be exactly the same as Bedrock, because then it wouldn't run on a PlayStation 4, I guess. But there we go. Nice little harvest of trees. And now I'm up to 31 saplings. Honey is a good form of food. I'm also building up honey blocks. So let's make a few honey blocks. And let's put them in my valuable chest. And I have a sneaky suspicion that if I go upstairs, I'm going to be able to collect more honey. Oh, come on. No. Alright. Don't mind being wrong for a minute. I have to go change my laundry over to the dryer, so I'll be right back.
Stomach surgery because he was going to see Dr. Soldano. And he said, well, I'm facing cancer right now. He said, and I go Tuesday to find out what's going on. I said, if there's any questions I can answer, I'm your girl. And then Dave, my buddy Dave, his girlfriend just gave birth to their healing. And her C-section isn't healing. And now she has to have her appendix out.
Oh.
I'm like, Jake, hey, Paul, can you fix those lights while you're there so I don't get in your way?
Honey, I'm in the middle of a live stream, and I'm really trying to hurry up and get this done so I can get back to it, and you keep adding to what you want to ask me.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, you heard me talking, you think I was talking to myself?
Well, I heard you say you were going to get off and do something.
No, I didn't say get off, I said I'll be right back. Yeah, I put everything that was in the mesh bag in there.
I don't know if it is.
That can't be right. That's the way I wore 2 pair of pants for a week.
I know.
And 2 shirts.
Did you get the right bag?
Can you, like, let me over there now? There's only one that had anything in it. The other one did not.
Yep, everything grows up. Come on, create a party. Invite. Where's Willie Cans? And we're back in here. Hello, Willie, you there? Hello, Willie? Willie Cans? Come on, it says you're here. And Willie Cans. Alright, I'm getting no response. Hey, Willie, do you not have a microphone? Guys, I don't know why Willie Cans doesn't respond. Do you have a microphone? I don't know how many of you out there have a PlayStation 4, but that on-screen keyboard is not fast to use. Come on, Willie, I know you know how to answer. Really? Anyone who said farming trees was difficult has just not ever done this before. So farming of the trees is not difficult. It's the controlling them is difficult. Willie, do you not have a microphone? Apparently he just wants to be here to look up. Woohoo! Goodness gracious. So eventually all this will grow up and I'll have just a wood blockage. Are you even still here, Willie Cans? Jacob Della Rosa, huh? Yeah, I'm on PS4, Jacob. Alrighty, so that's all my comments. And Willie, I saw you bust through the wall. The question is, I guess, did you have to? Hello! There you are. Okay. So did you find the survival hut that's open to anyone who starts this world with me? I didn't think so. It looked like you zeroed in on my gamer tag. Yeah? Oh, well, did you fill in after yourself when you came through my wall? Okay, because I'd hate to have mobs spawning in cavities between walls. But anyways, welcome to my lower level and also my tree farm. Had you found the survival hut, you would have found it real easy to locate me, because I haven't filled in the passage between the two yet. Ah. Yeah. That, and I've got this world ready just in case that doesn't pan out. I joined a realm once, and it didn't pan out because they ended up with a lot of lag. And I tried to tell them it was their internet connection, but they didn't believe me. Check this out. Check out my little beginner crop farm bee farm, alright? Honey is a very good food source, by the way. But just in case, for right now, I've got me some potatoes and some wheat. I'm taking a ben. Well, yeah, over in the beginning survival hut. Follow me, I'll show you. Oh, don't leave those open. The bees will go up there. All right, let's go on down here, and I'll show you where to go. I close these doors behind us so they don't come down. I wrangled the bees from down this way, and then I bred them with some flowers. Was someone attacked? Some villagers attacked a wandering trader? So I found a couple of leads on the ground. I got real lucky with that. But basically, the only thing I'm asking people who join to do is go 200 blocks from spawn, which I spawned in at, I wrote it down. 402 and 24, something like that. So I went 200 blocks east. So there you go. I just haven't gotten the sign up giving people instructions. So what you should have had in there is some wood and a couple of glass bottles, right? Alright, the wood you can make whatever beginner tools you need. And the bottles, follow me, I'll show you what to do with the bottles. Here's a little bit of sugar cane. Give you a piece or two to start. See this beehive built into the wall? There's a couple of other beehives out there that have campfires under them. Yeah, you have to open up that fence gate. Bees' nests, I guess, they're not hives. Anyways, you put the bottle in your hand, and then you left click. And there's another one up there. Well, it looks like someone already harvested it. Okay, you gotta wait for there to be honey, but that's pretty much it for around here. I haven't done anything else. Where are you off to? Oh, that bee nest? Yep. Oh, you didn't put a smoker under it, did you? Sure, you have to smoke bees before they calm down. Now those are all going to die. I have to breed up some more. Oh, they're not. They're still mad at you. One of them is, anyway. Are you under the water? Yeah. You're dead? No, you won't die. Oh, that bee's going to go. Did all the bees sting you? All oh, well, that nest is now dead. Yep. Sooner or later, it looks like only one stung you because there's still one flying around over here. Nope, he just died. Alright, they all got you. Alright, well, do you know anything about beekeepers? Alright, beekeepers are always blowing smoke in the hives that they want to get honey out of. So you put a campfire underneath a beehive or a bee's nest and they won't get mad at you. And then, like I said, in here is a starter sugar cane, so you can grab a couple pieces of sugar cane so when you get to where you make your base, you can plant some sugar cane. And if we leave the rest of these down here, they'll grow for the next player that joins. That's that. And eventually I'll take these stairs out of here and fill this in when I'm done hollowing out my base. And then I get a bunch of experience for smelting cobblestone into stone, and people won't be able to tell which way to go to find me. And yes, I did tunnel my way all the way to my base. So have you even looked at your map yet? Because I don't see you showing up on my map. Yeah, you should. No, I don't see you on my map. You should be a different color marker. I don't see you when it comes to that map. Oh, there you are. I see it now. Talk about a delay, huh? So how low on health are you? Where you at? Oh, I see you're over there at my chest. And you just dropped down. Just give me the empty bottle back. Oh, thank you. No, you make a wooden one. And then when you find iron, you get to make an iron one. That's why there was that much wood in that beginner chest. Just so someone can make themselves beginner tools and run off in the distance and found a base. So guess what the currency in this world is going to be? What? No. Tell me, if you want protection from the outside elements, do you take a bunch of quarters and strap them all over you? No. Money has only one use, to trade with people, right? Right? You take your money to the store, you get whatever you want, you give them enough money, and it's yours, right? See what my whole idea is? There's already a built-in money system to the game that they're only good for trading with people, right? That was my whole point before. But, you know, when they start up the other server, you know, I'll use whatever currency they want. Well, yeah, because... Alright. Okay. Yeah, everyone wants diamonds so that they can have diamond tools and diamond armor. But, you know, I don't take a $100 bill and stick it to the tip of any of my tools. I buy some metal that's worth a lot. You got a crafting table, a stone cutting. Shucks, I even have a, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it right now. The one that you can disenchant things with. But anyways, I got that too. No, grindstone. That's what it's called. Well, I go up and replant my crops. So you watch YouTube videos? Good, you'll find yourself on one. A live stream. Okay. If I gave you 10 blocks of wood, why would you need to grab more? You got a wooden axe, a wooden pickaxe, and stuff like that, right? So why would you need to grab more? Uh-huh. Yeah. Now why would you go take that wood? Oh no, it's still there. Never mind. I'm not. No, I was talking to myself pretty much. Didn't see where my wood was. But when I said, "Oh, never mind," that's because I saw it and was like, "Oh wow, it's right there." I have to go restock the starter chests for the next people that come in. So you don't like starting off from scratch, do you? Were you really slain by a zombie? Alright. So is that thing too hard to see? Were you able to fill your honey bottles before you took off? I thought I brought a bunch of wood with me. It ended up being a stack of 2. How embarrassing is that? That's the interesting thing I've found about having the bees underground. You know how they're staying in because of the rain? Mine aren't. So it's an interesting AI they built into them. I don't think mine are staying in. I know at night they stay in even though they're not seeing the sky. Well, maybe they do stay in. They're not out and about right now. So whatever the weather conditions or the day conditions are, they respond to. That's good to know. So, anyways, whenever you can locate bees, you put a campfire underneath them. All you need for that's coal sticks and logs. And then you can harvest without getting stung. I'm going to need to put a sign up. Night's only half through, so it's going to be a minute. That's what I did. Chopped down a couple trees, made my wood tools. I got underground, and then when I built up enough stuff, I built a little survival hut there. So anyways, it's not that difficult to do on Bedrock. So on the new server, did you vote teams? Because he never seems to, or I never heard. Okay. Do we know how that turned out? Well, I knew how that turned out. Yeah. Nice. Yes. Well, on the old PS4 version. Yeah, I know. I played it. Hang on a minute. I've been making signs. Yeah, daytime's just getting ready to creep up. Another good thing about hives is they tell you when it's daytime because the bees will just pop out. Where you ended up, are there any bees around? No flowers on the ground? Do you see any sheep? I mean, when you were running that way, did you see any at all? Okay. Alright, well, it's daytime out now. Well, I'll give you an iron block for a bed, since I haven't found any sheep yet. Yeah, I got pigs everywhere, but no sheep. In fact, that looks like a pig up there. Oh, I actually got a sheep. Well, you need 3 wool to make a bed, right? Yeah. Well, at least I got 2 wool. I'm still up to trade, though, because, you know, trading is a thing. Whoa, creeper! And he blew up the skelly. Woohoo! No. Well, see, that's just it. Isn't that how people build up money in the real world? They sell their resources to whoever wants it so that they can have money. So that was my whole point, is, you know, if you want a currency system, let's do the currency system wholeheartedly. By the way, that was a creeper. He did blow up. He blew up a skeleton. So now I have a few arrows. I have a bed now. Yeah. Yeah, you need some food. I got myself a bed though, so I won't need a bed, but you know what? I'm still open to trade because this is, you know, this is a world. We trade. That's what we do. Oh, you can trade. There's also a barter thing, you know. You don't have to trade currency. Yeah, if I need something and you need something, and they're two different things, I'm willing. For a bed? Oh, I thought you had sheep and you could easily make one, but sure, I'll make a bed. I said bartering is a good system. Yeah, I'll do that. It doesn't have to always be emeralds. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't need iron, but there are things I need, and I just got enough to make you a bed as well as myself. So if you need a bed and don't want to go through the process of making one, I could put one right here in this starter hut. You know right where that's at. Alright. Can you think of anything you could use that you might want to barter for? Alright. Let's see, what else do I need to put in here? Oh yeah, the wood. How many blocks did you get from that starter hut? 10? Yeah, I wanted to make sure that 10 wood blocks was cool. Alright. Well, I'm restocking. I want to make sure I'm fair and do it the same all the time, you know? And then there's always the collaborations that people enjoy. I enjoy collaborating. The bees that were over here at the starter area, there don't seem to be very many of them anymore. I mean, for 3 hives to be that close, you know what I'm saying? And yet almost no bees. That's weird. Alright. Well, I'll have you know that this is me making my first bed in this world. I have survived in this world and done all this with no beds whatsoever. It's kind of cool though, isn't it? Well, I was attacked by phantoms a couple times while building that hut, but not ever since I built it. And that let me know I was right next to extreme hills biome, not just a couple of little hills around me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they're really plentiful. There's lots of them. So, basically, no, wow, why are the bees? Oh, because I've got the flowers in my hand. Anyways, they're really, really plentiful. So you can't really go to any area without having one nearby. So if you find a village, you need to wall it off or something to protect the villagers, so that the pillagers don't come through. And I don't know if they, with their beasts, if they can knock down fences or walls or not. I don't know. It would make sense if they could. But I had this idea, same idea that YRT Gaming has, and I couldn't get people interested in it. Just making a server that was a lot like the Hermitcraft guys. But this was like 2 years ago, and I was wanting to do it on Bedrock, just Bedrock Edition on my PC, because I knew people could play from their phones, from their tablets, wherever. I couldn't get enough interested in it. So when I saw his request, I was like, yeah. But I don't know what his rules are, because he hasn't discussed any of them. Yeah. Well, that one I told you about that I joined, and let's see, they'd had a world for a long time, so it had no coordinates, stuff like that. And sorry. I'm good with weapons right now. I actually only collected 2 arrows from that one. Can you believe that? But cool. Does it have any enchantments on it or no? Nice. Yeah. I had a few come down this way, and I hunted down as many as I could. You did not die. Did you die? Just give me a second to do so. I actually only just made it because, that's just the way I am. You can't put those things on slabs, can you? Come on, lay the bed down. Thank you. I'm in it. Oh, well, I'm in the bed whenever you get a chance to sleep. First sleep of the day. Or of the game. Oh, I understand. What's the benefit of doing that? Oh. You know what else is good? If around the spawn point, that's where we put our shops. Because everybody starts off there, they know that that's where the shops are. Sound good? Oh yeah. But we can't call it Hermit Crafts because that name's already taken. We got to think of a different name. I know I said, well, I know he's trying to think of a name. But to be honest with you, I can't, That's, what was his gamer tag again? I know I just said it, but I forgot. YRT Craft? Yeah, YRT Gaming, but what would it be, like YRT Craft? I don't know. Something in the name that lets people know that this is a Minecraft group. But he didn't seem to know that the hermits on Hermitcraft were role-playing. Like when they pull pranks on each other, sometimes they got to calm down their audience because they'll get like lit up in comments. But like forming Concorp and stuff like that, that's all role-playing. They've got not a script, but a outline of things that have to be done and who's got to do it. Because after all, they turned their favorite game into a job, so. Oh, these bees really do speed up crops. Damn. Can't wait till I build up enough crops to have this whole plot full of stuff. But then they do weird things, like just hover above the slabs for a second. I'll leave them to it for a little bit. Yes. Well, that's basically all I'm doing. I'm sorry, it just sounds funny. It's a skyblock map, though? Okay. I've played skyblock. Okay. Well, most of the skyblock maps I've seen, they're basically servers, and they get interesting. There's some interesting rules there, but basically, you build up your island to compare to other people's islands, and you can visit each other, and that's cool. But a cobblestone generator that generates every type of ore is kind of weird to me. Yeah, I've never played them. I've seen them on videos. Right. But then you can trade it all into the system for money. Well, it's either that or they're going to call something like Realms a server, which is fine. I mean, you get a group of people. That's what Realms is all about. Is people who don't want to pay the extremely expensive price of a server, which is coming down. So they call it a realm. Well, I looked at it when I was thinking about it, and it was that cheap, but for the lowest megabytes, and they never fully explained how the megabytes affect it. So I know, like, when of data, I don't know. I know that when you're exploring the Minecraft world, though, when you go to save, it tells you how many megabytes that you've generated in your world, and it goes up pretty fast. So you could very easily find yourself at the $50 mark. So yeah, in that sense, it does get. But to start one, no, it doesn't get expensive until you're building up data. Like the Hermitcraft guys, oh, they pay. They're paying some serious price to keep that one going for, what is it, a year, a season? What, the season 6? Well, they changed servers because they got a better deal, and then they have to reset different areas periodically to keep the data from going through the roof, although they say it's just because they've mined it completely out and they want to reset it. But, yeah, I looked it up, I did the math, I was like, yeah, you guys are keeping costs down is what you're doing. but it's not really a big map. It's very limited, but they all have their own areas that's just for them. I agree with that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think the main thing would be stream out because then we get everybody can get stuff like back on like they can build some out and go.
Yeah.
So we're not taking it. My person's not taking like 5 hours and
Oh no, that's great. And I think that their April Fool's joke was hilarious, where the guy was acting like, you know, he pays these people to get it done for him, and he makes a video to make it look like he did it. That was hilarious. What was that, Zoomovoid that did that one? But anyways, yeah, I thought it was just great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build an iron farm soon. Yeah. Well, that's fine. I used to use a Nexus sorter, and then I couldn't anymore because, Bedrock doesn't do the Nexus sorter. It doesn't allow minecarts as an entity to share the exact same space. So that one was cheap because it used a little bit of iron, but it used a lot of minecarts. So I guess it used some iron, but not as much as, say, the hoppers. Right. But now I'm going to have to make one of those and just deal with the fact that it's going to use some serious iron, so I need an iron farm. What? Ow. It's not in your inventory? Or you don't know where you laid it down? Ouch. That kind of sucks. Well, what are you willing to trade for a new bed? I'm horrible. I know I am. But the fact is, I've got an extra. Who's annoying? Oh, yeah. You could always do that. Right. Oh. You got 3 wool from that exactly? Nice. Oh, doesn't that suck when that happens? Oh, you need me to sleep in the bed? Alright, heading over to it. I put that thing in the best spot. A tree cannot block me from it. No problem.
No, I'm gonna leave my bed on the ground where you do not ever line it up. I know where it is. Also, when it starts in week one, try once you start like that. And just in case I lose my bed again, I'm gonna go ahead and check to see if it's weak. I have backup space.
Of course. I'm just chopping down all my trees. I like to have a self-sufficient, operation.
Okay, I have enough for that backup space.
Nicely done.
Now it's time to build my base.
Of course. So what are your plans for this for the new server? Do you have any idea like what type of base you want to make?
To be honest, we're making a castle in world in world,
Yeah.
and I kind of want to build a castle when ours is almost done. But
Is it one that you'll live in?
I mean, probably it's more depend. It's usually when you're other world, we made a platform in the sky
Yeah.
and we're gonna put all our farms up there. Well, we're gonna put all our farms so we can be able to fly more up there.
Yeah.
And I think in the new world, we're probably just gonna keep the crawl slope, and we're not gonna make the platform.
So say the only problem with making that in the sky is you put a big shadow on the ground and then mobs spawn day and night.
That's on his world. The new world's the bottom of it. But I'm saying on the new world, we're probably gonna build all kinds of farms and build crafts or whatever for our main base in the platform. But I don't know. We also make an island base. We're also gonna build some things. Yeah. Who knows?
Yep. So one thing I never figured out about the hermit crafts is when they're all making the same kind of farms, how do you decide who's going to buy from whom?
That person is gonna a couple farms.
Well, you had a couple of them made iron farms, quite a few of them made wood farms. Um, semi or auto, right. Well, automatic farms using villagers. Yeah, quite a few of them made some of those industrial mega smelters, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. Also, if they need a workshop, they can go out to the wild center and mine all the food stuff.
See, that's the problem with deforestation. Pretty soon you got to go too far to get to the trees. That's why I do it like this. I clear a few trees and then I start growing them myself. I mean, think about it. If I didn't want you to know where I was and you couldn't see my gamer tag, would you have known where I was? But you came. All right. And I did look for a setting that would stop people from being able to see each other on the map, and I couldn't find it. Darn it. Because do I want people to be able to get together? Sure, that's why you have a chat. But do I want them to just be able to hunt each other up? No. Well, yeah, because I'm streaming, but just like if I would, you know what I mean? They just need to be able to make that a setting that you can change because, um, if I invited you on here and you were a griefer and people have all these systems to deal with griefers, well, one main way is don't let them know where you're at. He said he's starting that on Monday. Do you guys live around the same or similar area, same state, whatever? Oh, I forgot about that. I might be in the same time zone as he is. Right. I need to find out if he's on the same. For me, it's 5:19. All right, so he's in the same time zone I'm in, and he's going to start up the server in the afternoon, which means I'll be on in the evening after I get off work. Yeah, I know. I saw the messages. Oh. Yeah. That's one way to do it. True. It's got to do with patience. If you have enough patience to wait for the answer. Well, I've been in lots of conversations like that. And believe it or not, the person typing generally gets frustrated. I'm like, why are you getting frustrated? You're the one without the mic. Right. But yeah, everyone uses diamonds, and I know it's because of how versatile diamonds are. So I'm cool with that. But I had to make the point when he asked about it. I just had to give people something to think about with it. Gotcha. I'm just fighting nature on this wood farm, trying to farm it faster than it grows, and it's not actually working for me. It's growing faster than I can chop it down. But doing it the way I'm doing it, it's self-sustaining. And I haven't gotten far enough in this world for, I've only had it open for like a week, but I don't get to play it like I'd like to. Yeah, I can only do like an hour or two on most days. Which is why it's not good for me to try to host a world, because people will be like, when's he ever going to be on? But I do quality work when I am on. I've done 100% of this world live stream, by the way. I've had a few people tell me that, it might be tedious, but to watch it. But they do know one thing. They can definitely repeat everything I do because they see exactly how I do it, and there's no cutting in and out. No way to trick anyone. There's no mod packs. The only modification I have is I use the natural texture pack. Did it download for you, by the way?
I didn't download it. I just joined the game.
Did it give you the option to?
It gave me the option to, but I don't have password or Wi-Fi, so
It takes forever. That's okay. Today was the first day I had a problem with my Microsoft account because I linked it to this as soon as we went Bedrock.
oh yeah, I have to get mine linked. Like I made the new one. First new one, okay?
Did you verify it through your email?
Yep, I verified everything. It said I was good to go. I was good to go around anywhere I needed to.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Well, mine.
I think so. There were so many people over this thing that I just had time to upload it all.
No, because mine linked up right away the very first day. It linked up until today.
Yeah, some people link up instantly, and some people don't link up at all.
But my Microsoft account was pre-existing.
New business verification.
I had a pre-existing Microsoft account, so I just threw in my password and it linked it right up. And I was fine until today. Today's the first day I ever had a problem with it.
I looked at the whole process. I did the whole process. Yep, you can't log in.
Well, some people made videos on how to fix the problem with logging into the Microsoft account. I'm going to look it up and see if it helps.
I've tried that. It's not really good for me.
Maybe it was a different problem for you. And it might be a different problem for me, but I got to try.
Yeah. I think that there's so many people that have to log into new Microsoft accounts, or like, and if there's people, if they had a PlayStation, then they're not gonna have them like this PlayStation unless they had an Xbox before.
Well, no, you can. Microsoft accounts are really good for your PCs and laptops. So I had one just based off of that. Oh my goodness.
I'm saying if like people that were on the PC, right? Never had PC accounts, they would never have the Microsoft account before.
No, if they never owned a computer, they wouldn't.
Right, so they have to make one. So therefore, PlayStation or Microsoft is having trouble people changing to Microsoft and PlayStation.
Hmm. Seems like they had the logistics of that worked out just because everyone hopes to have a whole bunch of people trying to log in at once.
I mean, possibly. I mean, does that really matter?
Right? Yes. I did this right. I have one more bee than could possibly fit in the beehives. That works for me. Guess why? Because that bee's stuck flying around, pollinating everything while it waits for another bee to get out of a hive.
Mine's got my food going, got my pest control. Now all I just gotta make my bait pretty much. Inside places to do. I'm about to make a bunch. I think I'm about to go fight the Doges and
Just
let them murder those boys so that I learn their techniques. That way I can get build, start building my base. Stop building my base. Go find more food.
guess what gets confused on trapdoors? No, those things that come out of stone. Forget what they're called.
Oh, pillar sticks?
Yeah. I just completely confuse them because they get stuck on my trapdoors and just turn circles. They didn't do anything.
I'll just go fight some more Doges. I mean, I'll probably test it to the top. Like, I'm gonna build it back to Doges because I really like the attacks and all that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go try to get some Doges. See what I can salvage.
Generally not a lot. Well, it could be the slabs confusing them too. Because this guy just sat still on the slab. This one's on the trapdoors, all confused. That's neat. Free experience.
It was some carrots and yeah,
Hey,
not much.
you got carrots?
Yeah.
How many did you get?
Um, 8. You need some?
I don't need 8 though. Can you think of anything you'd need for a carrot?
I can probably come to your head. Let me go back on base and see if I can think of something. Ooh, nuggets. There you go. Get some. Yes, I got it. Here's some tea. I got Pearson tea later.
Nice.
Tropical from the Christmas. The only thing that really sucks is that you need to import the tomato dough, and it's almost broken.
Ouch.
I can tell you can find it.
Yeah.
You know, I know I could use one.
What?
You know what about iron?
How much?
Alright, I'm willing to trade you. I'll trade
Hi.
you 5 carrots for 5 iron. 1 iron.
Ingots? You got it. I can do that.
Alright.
Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm going to head over. Actually, we'll meet up at the tournament.
Alright. You mean like now or when you're done with what you're doing? Alright.
Do you need a crossbow, or are you gonna?
Well, I don't have one. How much you want for it?
Um, I'll go. I'll go same as the carrots. So I mean, I'll use 3 iron for crossbow and iron 2 for picks.
Okay. So how much do I need to get together total?
You need to get 8 ingots.
8 8 ingots total?
Yes.
Okay.
You get from 5 carrots and 8 ingots.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's see here.
I'm currently at the um, fundraiser place, so whenever you're ready. Also, just whenever you have them ready, just use harvester on your bottle. Harvester.
Well, hell, that's anybody's game. You still got your bottles. Harvest it.
No, I gave them to you.
Oh, you gave them the. I just wanted the empty ones from that you emptied when I gave you that one. But that's okay. I'll give them back to you.
Okay, I don't know why it's coming from you.
Okay. Coming up with the iron.
Waiting. Okay.
Do you think this is a pretty far run? You should try walking it with a bee on a tether.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
We have an issue.
What issue?
We have skeletons outside.
Oh, yeah. I told you to come over there. Doo, 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 doo. Oh,
And skeleton.
and you happen to be outside just to fight them, huh?
Oh, that was me, buddy.
I don't see your gamer tag, so I don't know where you went.
Over here.
Okay.
Turn around behind you. Go back into our base.
Would I go the wrong way looking for him? Oh, I did go the wrong way. 8 iron, as promised.
Sir, do you want a fishing bow, and I'll give you the iron back for the regular bow, or
Huh? You don't want the regular bow, crossbow, you want...
no? I'm saying, do you want a piercing bow?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I was going to save this crossbow to enchant it later.
You can have this one and give me the other one back.
Alright,
That.
there's another iron ingot for the enchantment.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was about to say, 'cause I ain't take the point.
No, I'm a fair guy.
Alright, so. Give me 1 second. My controller's in a state, so my mic will be muted for a second.
Okay. So it's turning nighttime. Need to get inside. Did you kill all the villagers? Or the pillagers? You back, Willie? There you are.
My controller's like, the thing is, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse,
Uh-huh.
so I have both USB slots on my PS4 and PSP.
Oh.
Because it's keyboard and mouse, so I have to go find something else that has like controller. Because and I found something else.
So if you're using the keyboard and mouse, what's the controller doing? Nothing?
You need to so you have to plug the mouse into the controller, desktop, PlayStation, and then do it.
Well,
I mean, I'm sure there's other ways, like using a wireless headset, but I think it's better.
right.
I mean, on PlayStation 1 or PS4, I don't like that.
Well, you know those wired USB headphones? They work on PlayStation. The ones that have a wire on it that plugs into the USB port of any PC. Well, they work on PlayStation. But that takes up a USB port.
There's only like 2 USB ports on here.
Yeah, same here. That's why I use earbuds plugged into my controller, but I play with the controller because it's more natural to me.
Oh, I still play because I just got keyboard and mouse and PlayStation.
Oh, I'm not knocking it.
But I keep getting PC because also I think it's like sometimes it's just easier to do stuff on the keyboard, but also for some reset screens, not so crouching on the keyboard because there's a whole skill with the both clicks at the same time.
No, not if you change the settings. You can actually change the settings to where instead of holding it, you just push it once. But you gotta push it again to uncrouch. Well, just like switching things in your offhand, or not your offhand, but in your hotbar is easier because all you gotta do is push a number. My problem is I fat finger where the number is.
I don't use the I just use the scroll wheel and mouse.
To change around on your hotbar?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
You can use the scroll wheel or you can change either one.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mainly just use the scroll wheel. So I used to take the PS2 out, but I usually just use the mouse and the
Yeah.
And I kind of let you sell out, and then if I get any more, like those prospects, soldiers, I can combine them.
Right.
But the off thing is it's like a military. You'll can like load those up as you saw me.
Yeah, but the oh no, that would disenchant it. So yeah, you definitely have to have an anvil.
Yeah. Hey, got myself an anvil.
See, the grindstone used to let you repair things too, as long as it didn't have an enchantment on it. And with this latest patch, you can't even repair things with the grindstone. I guess they wanted you to use the anvil.
Yeah. They want you to pay for what it does.
Yeah.
Which means it's kind of pixelated.
Yeah, kind of.
You have to pay iron. You have to use iron to make it too much change.
Yep.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
Got that. Got some food.
Guess who finally won the war?
Who?
Me. Iron farm is harvested. Well, remember I said I was trying to cut them down faster than they grew?
Oh, yeah, the tree farm?
And that included leaves. Well, I finally got through it. No more are grown up. Whew.
No.
I'll tell you what, that took some doing though.
I'm gonna make a bucket because, oh my god. That's one thing one of the things I hate about using the keyboard. You know, if you push shift and you click on it, it makes all of them buckets, all iron buckets.
Yeah,
Now I have no iron buckets.
but you have a whole bunch of buckets.
I have 3 buckets. I got 9 iron left after I made the anvil.
Yeah, I understand how that goes, man. And I accidentally made coarse dirt because I didn't realize I was on it.
I mean, it's an accident. You know, it's not the end of the world, but it was really close.
I know.
This is gonna put me in bracket fight. Because the thing is, I was looking for a cow. So I wanted to get some milk, and you see that element effect.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to build my house and then go explore and find a village.
The bad omen effect get in your way of doing any of that?
Because yeah, if you build a village, then the bad omen effect makes the village.
Oh, yeah, you don't want that.
And I don't want that. I mean, I kind of do, because then I'll get intelligence. But at the same time, I don't, because I can really stop. And the weirdest thing, I mean, I drop down in this waterfall,
Yeah?
and there's iron here.
Just floating or?
No, not as floating, just like in the ground. Like I have to mine it. I fall in a water hole and it's iron. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah. Someone else told me that in this game, caving was broken because you can get all kinds of gold. I told him, so I don't know if it's broken or if it's a feature.
You can get gold, yes, but iron is more common in caves now in Bedrock than it was in the old version, especially in Minecraft.
Oh,
But because uh, in the other version, I was struggling to find some iron, but now I just go in the cave and find iron legit everywhere. So, fire.
these suckers are making honey for me now. And another tree grew.
Oh no. Pull the trigger, boy.
See, whenever you plant a tree, every tick there's a chance that it'll grow.
Yeah.
So I maximize the chances by planting a whole bunch of trees. Because there's that same chance for each of them.
Yeah, let's go look at putting out tacos.
Does it have an enchantment on it?
Nope.
It's not on fire?
Yeah, the stuff was on fire. I just don't have. Didn't think it. It was burning for 20, 30 seconds.
I don't know.
Then it stopped it. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm starting my third stack of saplings. This is definitely a self-sufficient farm.
I mean, you could use it for a wood stove if you really wanted to.
Saplings?
Yeah,
But I wouldn't want to.
I know.
I get.
You want to.
I'd rather put wood blocks in or wood planks in as a fuel and make charcoal before I'd turn around and put saplings in. Just to me, because it's a hell of a resource you can grow. It's like eventually all these slabs are going to be changed to stairs. You know, the ones I use for stairs. But not until I know the design I'm going to finalize.
You need that I can make you because I kind of made some more iron.
Yeah, what you got on offer?
You can use this one. I got more crossbows, but you only got one. So,
But it's broken, so I need to combine it with something, don't I?
oh yeah. I could. Okay, so I could. The piston bow that I have. Okay, I combined it. Yes, I could. I could trade you that bow, and you give me other 13 bow back. And on top of that, you give me a piece of iron if I trade it.
All right, fair enough. Say,
Okay?
let's see, the bow's iron ingot, the enchantment's an iron ingot, and how many times did you have to combine it?
Twice.
And it's fully healed?
No, it's not fully healed. It's kind of fully healed, but I'm gonna combine it with another pack of iron that I just got, and it'll cause it to be fully healed.
All right,
So I combined it 3 times, so you're looking about 4 or 5 iron to trade. You give me the full piercing bow, you give me the other one back. Yeah, about 4 or 5 iron.
all right, I can do that.
Okay, the piercing bow is completely full now. It is full durability.
Well, I'm headed towards the starter farm.
Okay, I'm going to head there in a few seconds. I'm going to start smelting some wood, some more charcoal.
Gotcha.
Bones. I'm blending in here. I'm trying to make me a spare bed. That way, if I'm over there and it's nighttime, I can sleep.
Gotcha.
Do you need any? What about gold? Is that
No, I'm good with gold.
so you want to toss that?
Oh, yeah. But it's getting to be nighttime, and I'm at the starter base with no spare bed. Do you want to sleep before you come over
You
here?
can run back. You can run back to the base real quick because I fell down in a cave, so I have to get back.
All right.
Because yeah, it's nighttime, so you need to sleep. And the reason I need the iron is because I need some more tools, and I kind of spent it all on the anvil.
Yeah. Did you actually get the anvil?
Yes,
All right.
that's how it's for your process for repair.
Yeah, that's right. back to my base.
I can also supply you food if you.
Oh no, I've got food. I've actually just been using honey.
I'm saying if you like need any meat.
Yeah, but
Serious zombies.
I think honey's better than meat, to be honest with you, as a food source.
Food. I mean that's core.
Yeah, and it's pretty good saturation. Isn't the best food in the game supposed to be like pumpkin pie?
I think keep in the same boat with carrots because once you burn zombies, they kill you.
But honey's pretty good. It's been keeping me going.
I can supply most of the
You know what I am going to need? I'm going to need a good supply of leather until I get a hold of some cows. Right. Oh, I gotta go back and get some iron. I was just on my way over there too. Okay. So you? No, I don't need meat. Okay. Yeah, I got wheat. You want just regular wheat or seeds? All right. So now we're down to 10 iron. All right. So you've been killing the cows in the wild, or did you build yourself a cow farm already? Gotcha. Oh, you got wheat. You could always lure them back to your farm. Oh yeah, yeah. Barter is always an open option. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I know what you meant. We could always call it Bedrock Hermitcraft, who knows. But anyways, the point being is, yeah, in the lieu of currency, a barter system's always good. The hermits are always trading labor for stuff. Gotcha. There's your 10 iron. That's funny because I got one for you. Oh yes, and let's see, that was the leather. Ah, there we go. Because I got. Oh no, not that one. Okay. I threw the same one back to you. And here's your 10 wheat. The wheat was for the crossbow and the iron was what? Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's supposed to also. Cool. But let's see, the wheat was for the bow. Well, I gave you the one bow back plus 10 wheat, and then the iron was for the leather, or the other way around, something like that. Then the wheat was for the bow. Alright. Alright, well, I gotta eat, so I'm going to end up going off, not offline, but AFK. And, alright. Make sure you're back at your base first. And I won't shut it down until I see you leave. Okay. No, that's what I meant. I won't shut it down until you log out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got there pretty quick. Would you stop at exactly 200 blocks? Gotcha. Yep. All right. You too. There you go, folks. The first person to join my world and the first transactions of the world right before your very eyes. This is how you start a cooperative Minecraft world. And I'm glad I'm going to be joining a server with Willie Cans because he's showing that he can work with you. And that's just the way it is. So, I'll see you next time. I've got to go eat. Bye.